Hey friends, it's Emily,
And Kaylee.
and welcome back to Clear the Room.
Woohoo?
Woohoo indeed. I've got some things I need to clear the room about.
I know.
I don't know about you, Miss Girl.
I just blame everything that's happened in the last 2 weeks on Mercury retrograde, honestly.
I blame it on my roots being this bad.
That too.
Whatever that movie was that just came out with Amanda Seyfried and Sydney Sweeney,
Uh-huh.
and the gal got locked upstairs in the attic for her roots being
Oh,
bad.
yeah. Your roots do not look like that.
I don't have 100 strands to spare you, sir, but I would be up in that attic. And you know what? Sadly, I think I'd enjoy it. I need a few things, but oh no, I have to lay down.
Can I just be in there without me having to rip my hair out?
Yeah.
You freak.
No, I'm like, what if I pulled a 180 on you, guy? What
Uh,
if I enjoyed myself?
And you know what? That was so unfortunate too, because he was so hot until then.
That's always the kicker, right?
I'm like, oh man, now that ass turtleneck doesn't look good on you anymore.
No, it wasn't the turtleneck. It was the wife beater. It's always the wife beater.
God. Man, is he gorgeous. I was like, wow.
Stunning. Even with the tooth situation at the end. I have not
Oh my
interacted
God.
with the film in a theater so much, but me and every other woman in that theater. Oh yeah!
Yeah.
Get his ass!
No, they literally whooped his ass.
I straight up took a picture of his tooth being out of his mouth and I went, yay. Yeah, so that's a good little segue. Any who's or what's it. I want to hear about your week. I want to hear about everything.
Oh, my week. Well, it was really nice because I had the week off of work. We get a little summer break every year, which is fabulous. So we had the week
Must be
off.
nice.
And during that week, it was honestly kind of busy. It was a busier break than I would have liked, but it was all fun stuff, which was fine. I went to the Post Malone concert on
Oh my God.
Tuesday.
How was that?
Sister, listen
He's
here.
just letting his hair down, isn't he?
So, first of all, I walked there, which was totally fine and dandy. But last week we had an excessive heat warning. It was so hot. It was sweltering. I've never experienced anything like that in my life. And of course, on my medications, I'm full-fledged dying.
Yeah.
So walked there. It was fine. I was with friends and we get there, we walk inside. We're kind of in the concourse, where you get drinks and stuff. And we're standing in a circle and everybody is just standing so close. And I feel myself and I'm like, I'm overheating. And every
I'm gonna
time
have a bitch fit.
every time I step back, I felt like the circle kind of closed in and I'm like, okay. And I just I could feel myself overheating. It wasn't great.
It's happening.
So then I kind of step off. I'm like, hey, I'm going to step over here for a second. And it was with Jody.
Oh,
And
fantastic.
Jody's like, okay, totally fine. And I was like, I'll just be right over here. And I go and stand against a wall next to where you scan your tickets to get in.
Okay.
And I kind of lean my head against the wall and I was like, oh, I'm going down. I start passing out.
By the way, my will is in my notes.
And I just kind of slowly slide down and I sit down and my head kind of goes in my lap. And I'm like, oh my God. And I just get so nauseous. And I've never felt like that in my life. I was like, I am on the verge of passing out right now. And one of the ticketers came over to me and he was like, are you okay?
You're like, don't narc on me right now.
No, and I was humiliated. I was humiliated, but honestly, I was not. And I was like,
no, if you got a fan though.
I just with water or something.
Ice pack.
Water would be great. And he's like,
Yeah.
okay. Of course, he comes back with medical.
I said don't narc.
Next thing I know, I'm getting my blood pressure checked. I'm going in and out of consciousness. I'm not kidding. It was not.
This was all last week?
Yes, last Tuesday. It was so bad. And I'm going in and out, okay? And finally I kind of start to feel a little bit better. They put a water bottle on the back of my neck and I kind of look up and I go to look up, okay? Because I'm like, I need to find Jody and I need to text her that I'm over here. So I go to look up to look for her. Who's standing about 10 feet away from me, standing in line at the cocktail bar?
Whomst?
Austin Mahone.
Say something.
Say something.
If you're feeling the vibe. So here's the thing.
I was like, I'm humiliated. He's watching me get my blood pressure checked. That's my childhood. I was like, I was in love with you when I was 13.
Right. You're like, "I'm coming out of a coma, and I think you're actually my boyfriend."
And that's the thing about Nashville.
Yeah,
You could see anybody anywhere.
and I kind of don't know how to feel about him being, like, accessible or, like, easily seen because, like, he meant something to me
Yeah.
at a very pivotal time in my life,
Yes.
and that Say Something music video, like, my sister and I, every single time, it was a jam.
So
Oh,
good.
so, like, to have him, like, on other podcasts around town
Yeah.
or to be, like, friendly with people we know and stuff like that, I'm like, "Oh, that's cool." Who It's weird the people that'll get that from me.
Yeah. So then I was just like, I'm gonna pass out in front of Austin Mahone. This is awful.
Yeah,
And then they're like trying to call in a wheelchair because I have to go to like the medical room,
right.
obviously.
Thank God.
And I was like, can I please just walk? I'm okay. Do not put me in a wheelchair. I'm not kidding. I'll freak out.
Mhm,
You will not humiliate me like that.
mhm.
Especially because it is Nashville. And I was like, I am not gonna be seen in front of like coworkers or just
It's gonna
random
be on the
people.
cover of Music Row magazine.
Random people I know, it's just me in a wheelchair. Absolutely not. No, it's not happening.
Is that Yeah.
So then I had to go to medical and they put a cold towel on me and I sat in there for 15 minutes and that was that. And I went back out. I missed all of Carter Faith,
Oh,
half of Big X the Plug.
damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
So that wasn't great. But then I did go home, which was nice. I got to see my family. I got to see my
Right.
brother and and my grandparents. Wait. I
Uh-oh.
saw my grandparents. I have a funny story. I don't know if we can if I it might have to get cut, but it's so funny.
Do tell. Come on, rip
So
it.
when I was home, here's the thing, and my mom knows this too. Whenever my brother and I are together,
Mhm.
she is not safe
Oh,
at all.
how so?
We just kind of feed off of each other's energy, and
Okay.
especially now that we're older, our
Yeah.
humor is very much so the same, and we're on the same level.
Just doing
So just
circles.
flaming her ass.
Oh, damn.
Out of love, though, like love you, mom, but just flaming her ass.
You're like, "I'm on fire. What do you want me to do?
Yeah.
Not?"
So we were upstairs in her room, and quick backstory, it does mean something. My mom and stepdad had a green couch in their basement. They don't like it, and they're giving it to my brother. So then they got a new
Generous.
couch down there. And down there was also like this chair set. It was a nice chair, it was leather, and it had a little footrest.
Cute.
And my mom brought it upstairs into her room because now it doesn't fit
Mm.
with the new couch downstairs. So we were upstairs in my mom's room, and my brother comes up and he looks at the chair and he goes, "Oh, the chair looks good in here." He's like, "Mom, you have a little cup chair." and,
Jack.
and my mom goes,
I said I was gonna sue him last video. I'm definitely gonna sue him for that.
and my mom goes, "What's a cup chair?"
No, no, no.
So then I start losing my mind. My brother starts losing his mind. And like we had to dead ass explain to my mother what a cup chair
I'm
was.
scared I would have had to, like, excuse myself in that moment. Be
I'm
like,
like,
"You got this? Awesome. Thank you." That's foul. I also didn't know what cuck meant, so here we are. I don't know if we're actually gonna have to cut this or not, but that's
it's
hilarious.
so
Your poor
funny.
mother.
I know. I was
That
like,
story's actually
oh
hilarious.
man. Just shit like that. Oh, you have a little cup chair. I was like, why'd you say that?
No, but why are we, like, suddenly, like, twin flames with our siblings
Yeah,
when
no,
when
genuinely.
everybody get in the gang back together kinda situation?
He's the funniest person I know.
Oh,
I've
that's
never
really
met
sweet.
anyone funnier.
I think I'm the funniest person. My sister knows for sure.
Yeah, it's you younger siblings for sure. You guys, there's just something so deeply funny about you. As an older sibling, and I feel like we can all agree, I feel like our youngest sibling is the funniest person we know. My brother be cracking my shit up.
I feel really good about that. You're funny as hell though,
Oh,
and
thank
so,
you.
like, I trust in that family lineage that there's some good giggles going on. At the sake of your mother, though. My
Oh,
God.
sake of me, sometimes my
Godspeed,
brother's he's on fire and you can't help but laugh, but you're like, damn.
out of pocket. That's where we can't push it too far. Like, I feel like brothers can get away with, like, some absolute bullshit, kinda like the gays.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But as girls, I'm gonna overthink about that.
Yeah.
I'm actually not gonna speak to you for the rest of the evening.
Right.
How about that?
Cause like my brother, he'll never cross a line like into like disrespectful territory, but he's so smart
Mm,
and quick with it
mhm.
that it's kinda like, "Ooh,
Yeah.
wait, what? You got my ass. Nope, you got my ass for sure."
No, this is so low-hanging fruit, but, like, "Oh, I know what buttons to push." Holy hell.
Boy,
It's like
does
I
he.
have 4 and they're giant, and she's just like, "Bow!"
Yeah.
and done, every single time. I'm like, "Oh my."
Brothers are so like, they do just the randomest shit. Like, one time I was home, it was during Christmas, I was in a deep sleep, REM sleep.
Yeah.
It's like 12:30,
Mhm.
and I'm sleeping, and my brother busts into my room,
Mhm.
like, slams the door open, turns on the lights, and he's like, "Kaylee, look at my new shoes."
Oh,
And he, like, throws them on the edge of my bed, and I was, like, laying down, and I'm like, "Huh?
is
What?
this real?
Okay." And
Oh,
the next thing I know, I'm
very
sitting up
nice.
and he's fully showing me these shoes, explaining the texture and the coloring and everything, and he's like, "Okay, good night." Flips the box closed, turns off the light, shuts the door, and I was like, "What?"
Yeah, how did you, like, handle that? I feel like there was so many brother-sister, like, relationships on TikTok, and if you would've filmed half of these instances, you would be viral.
Yeah.
'Cause
No,
you're just
genuinely.
talking about things that simply would never fly in my home personally, but that's different. That would piss me right off.
Oh, yeah. And I think then that just shows how different boys and girls are.
Mhm.
So I'm just so accustomed to his bullshit, but the video games is what used to get me. I moved out and went to college right on time because I was like, "I'm gonna kill him."
Right.
Screaming in his bedroom.
Oh.
I would be home for breaks and I'm like, "How do you guys live like this?"
Yeah.
That's the downside of brothers right there.
No, no video games. I don't think I also would've. I don't know, they're kind of, like, in their own space, I guess, at least,
Yeah,
out of your face and whatnot.
until they're screaming at 1 o'clock in the morning, and he'd be, like, 15, and he's like, "Shit! Stupid idiot, dumbass bitch!" And my mom is like, "Go to bed."
Stop talking indefinitely.
And I "Watch your mouth, maybe?"
Yeah. I've always said this, I really hope I don't have boys because I really don't know how to, like, handle that. There's no boys in my family, like, whatsoever. We are
Really?
so girl coded. Everybody had 2 girls, and we're all equally passive aggressive, but my
Mhm.
sister and I were more physical, so I'm like, "No, I didn't have a brother," but, like, arguably, we scared other family members because of our behavior. I'm
Yeah,
like, "Y'all don't
because you
slap."
guys could, like, beat the shit out of each other.
To a certain extent, but I know there was, like, a certain point in my life that I realized I was like, "I could pack a punch right now, and, like, I could take her out." But then there's, like, tears and, like,
Yeah.
getting reprimanded, like, "Hey, don't do that."
Mhm.
And I was so proud of myself for never putting hands on somebody, so I'm just like, "Ugh." But it, like, it crosses your mind for a
Yeah.
moment.
You're
I'm like,
like,
"I see
"I
red."
could hit you."
Holy cow. My mom has a video on Facebook of her biggest thing, she's gonna sit on me.
Uh-huh.
Sit and tickle. And it's like, you're, like, giggling, but you're, like, panicking, and then it
Yeah.
turns into, like, full blown, like, "Get off.
Right.
Get the off of me." I'm
Mhm.
not kidding. I'm spitting. I'm screaming. My mom's like, "This is great content, girls. Thank you." Posted on Facebook, and I was like, "I'm mortified right now." But that was like we would slap each other, we would pinch. Oh my god, the pinching.
Oh.
I did use a bug zapper on her one time. Listen, I just wanted to see if it would work on people. Welcome home.
That'll do it.
Yeah, no, that would do it, but, no, I'm really glad I didn't have a brother, but at the same time, I'm just like, "Ooh."
Yeah.
Sisters go for, like, your soul.
Yeah, sisters fight different for sure. Like, your guys' fights just I don't know, cause girls, like, you know how to cut each other deeper, you know what I mean?
100%.
And I feel like shit also lingers a little longer with
Yeah.
girls, whereas my brother, like, will piss each other off,
Mhm.
and I don't know, he just pisses me off in a different way. Like, we never I don't know, it's just different.
No, I
It's
agree
different
with
in a
you.
way I don't know how to explain.
Well, in the best way possible, and so much love towards you, Cass, my sister. We didn't really mess with each other until she was in college.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, grew up such happy memories. She's my best friend kind of situation. But then it's like we started to butt heads, and I would steal quite literally everything she owned and lie
Mhm.
so well. I should have been an actress. Anyways, but I was just like, we were not. we didn't mesh. I'm so type B, she's so type A, and she's like,
Yeah.
"That one, I don't mess with her." And I don't know, it was just, like, a mutual thing, and then when she came home from school for the first time, she's like, "I just, like, really missed you guys." I'm like, "Oh, you like me?" And ever since then, we've been, like, the closest to, like, a point where it's almost a little weird.
Mhm.
But, like, we live out here, and it's so cute that we get to go and do everything together, and I've put her on to certain things, and she's just so cute. Regardless, yes, brother and sister dynamics are definitely different, but I adore my sister. I really do, and I'm lucky that she's out here with me.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's awesome. Yeah, I feel like my brother and I didn't get closer until we both got older. Like,
Mm.
and I feel like we've really connected a lot over these last few years too, because I mean, I'm 5 years older than him. So,
Right.
for as long as I can remember, I've always been and felt so much older than him. Like, we've just
Mhm.
been in 2 different places in life.
Right.
Like, when I left for college, he was still in middle school. So, like, now that I am an adult and he just turned 21 and he's in college, like, we just
Mhm.
connect better
Right.
now that he's kind of entering adulthood as well. So I feel like
Mhm.
we've gotten a lot closer, but he used to annoy the hell out of me. I was like, "Go away."
As they're supposed
But
to.
now I'm like, "Oh my god, he was so cute when he was little." He
Oh,
was adorable.
I wish I had a younger sibling sometimes.
Yeah.
I have so much wisdom I could have passed down.
It was fun, but then, like, the downside of that is, like, I would have done anything to have had a big sister.
Yeah.
And, like, oh, I would have done anything, but I am the big sister, which is cool too.
No, it is really great, but, like, your older sister sets a standard,
Mhm.
and, like, I believe you and Cass set a pretty damn good standard. Makes it a little tough for us little guys. I don't know, I'm like, every second of growing up, I'm like, "Don't compare yourself to her," and I was like, "Must beat her."
Well, and also, like, you guys aren't that far apart
No,
either,
just 2
so
years.
I feel like that makes a huge
It
difference.
makes it makes a massive difference, and I think it's funny because everybody's like, "Oh, do you guys live together?" And we're like, "No, for the sake of our relationship."
Mm. Yeah.
I did do a little stint at her house, and it was fun. But yeah, no, I'm very thankful for the relationship that we have today and the fact that we didn't really have to have, like, this groundbreaking moment where there was this massive conversation about, "Do you like me? Do you not like me?" It was just like, "Alright, we're hanging out forever.
Mhm.
You have to love me."
You found each other when it was time. I feel like that
Exactly.
always happens for siblings. You connect when the time is right.
1,000%.
Alrighty, girl. How's your week?
My week was so good. I feel like the 4th of July, for some reason, is just, like, the best holiday with my family. We almost go more full out for that than we do for Christmas,
Mhm.
just because 'cause we're lake people. We grew up going to the lake or camping, every year, and so when my parents bought a boat last year, it was like,
Oh,
"Okay, we're gonna be out on the lake as much as possible," and he flew out again, which was incredible. He was our captain until he couldn't be. But we pulled up to 2 Foot, and it was so fun because everybody was on the same page. It was like cracking surf sides at 9:45 in the morning, 10
amazing.
AM, and just absolutely getting after it. Making friends by noodle bonging. Have you ever noodle bonged before?
I did one time at the Lake of the
Oh,
Ozarks for my
fantastic!
friend's 21st birthday in Party Cove.
Well, that sounds fantastic.
Haven't done it since though, would love to do it again.
I listen, I think it's the most efficient way to get things done.
Absolutely,
Because
so fun.
one thing about me, I'm a milk a drink for as long as the function lasts,
Yeah.
or lose it. I think I probably opened, like,
Oh,
9
yeah,
things.
drop it.
No, I did drop it in the water, and I went up, and then I remembered there's, like, brain-eating amoebas in the lakes,
Yeah.
and also, whatever this parasite is that's giving Tennessee diarrhea. Yeah, no Godspeed. But smart on me because drop, no, don't
No,
do that, and I didn't do it.
amazing.
We also made a massive batch of transfusions, and I've never participated in a
What
transfusion
is a
before.
transfusion?
Transfusion is grape juice, ginger ale, and vodka, so it's
Oh,
really not the craziest thing. It tastes like a Jolly Rancher.
wait, period.
I don't know, I'm like, "Where are my people? Stick out your tongue because 'cause they're bright purple." Mind you, mass batch of this, and my dad made it. My dad has a generous pour on him. But my my god, everybody was absolutely sloshed. I was like,
Yeah.
"This is fantastic." In the name of independence.
Isn't it a thing that, like, you get and feel drunker on a boat than you do on land.
Yeah, I call it sea legs.
Yeah.
And that's one of the reasons I have this sweet little blanket on right now because my legs versus boat, like the
Yeah.
buoyancy issue with my center of gravity was not working. I am
Girl.
beat to hell. I was doing the best I could. There was a cooler in the middle. I was like, save the cooler. Screw my shins.
Yeah. Who cares about me?
No, I'm trying to get to the jello shots. Anyways, we had the same crew that we did last year. Got in and out of there at a great time. Feels like your hangover hits by, like, 7 PM. I was like,
Mhm.
"This is perfect."
It really
And I
is.
could see fireworks from my mom's house, which was really great too. So we got a little fireworks show. I ended up going out to my friend Jess's house, and we had just a rot night on the couch, and I was like, "What a
Amazing.
well-rounded day."
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah, I did have to work on Sunday. That was a little hard, but
Mhm.
I was a brave little soldier, and I got through it. And here we are, and it's been so beautifully stormy this week. I know we
It
talked about that on the
has.
last episode, but I'm like, it's just been so cozy out, and my little Seattle heart just can't handle it.
Yesterday, that downpour, I downtown Nashville started flooding. I was driving home and I was kinda like,
Ooh,
"I'm getting a little nervous."
yeah, no, because
Water
Nash
started
Severe
pooling.
said, "Don't drive through that," and you're like, but what if I try it?
Well, hey, I gotta get home somehow. I
How am I gonna get
was like,
home?
"I'm going home one way or
I'm
another.
gonna get home.
Whichever home that is, I'm going."
You got a monster truck on you?
Just me and my Kia Sportage against the world.
Listen, that thing can get through anything. But yeah, that was my week. Just tying it all together, I guess.
Amazing.
I just looked forward to the holiday so much.
Yeah, it was a fun one this year. It was chill with my family. I tanned at a pool. You know, my brother, of course, lost his mind and had to set off the biggest fireworks possible, him and my stepdad. So watched them do
That's
that,
yeah.
ate good food, and
That
that was
episode
that.
of The Pit kinda got me, or actually that season of The Pit,
Yeah.
which is why I didn't wanna get, like I just wanted to be sun-kissed this year, not sun bitch slapped, so I was
Mhm.
so, like, good about sunscreen
Good.
because I didn't wanna be that girl on that one episode of The Pit that had,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
level 3 burns. I'm like, "That I feel like I'm looking in a mirror."
So crazy. I'm such a freak about sunscreen, but that's because I wanna look 20 when I'm 40.
And I think you have a better shot than I do.
I be putting on sunscreen and wearing hats.
Absolutely. I will say the only place that I missed, was I was wearing a hat, and so it was, like, the bottom half of my face was
Oh,
burnt, and it was so hot and swollen that night, and I was like, "Oh, dang," like, my lips and everything.
uh-huh.
I even had the fancy little chapstick. Didn't do anything for me. Yeah, but that was kind of an unfortunate burn, but we're already rocking, we're better. I got bruises, I got sunburns.
Yeah.
My moneymaker ain't what it used to be. I'm putting her through the ringer.
You beat yourself up
I
3 weeks
just
ago.
listen. I'm
I
really
mean,
glad
things
that
come in
cleared up.
threes. I think you're good now.
Let me just knock on that right quick. Knock on that right quick.
No more bruising.
No more bruising. And with that, I just purchased a little game that I wanted to start incorporating into our episodes here and there. I don't know if y'all have heard of We're Not Really Strangers. I've played it a few times, and there's a few different like renditions of it.
Mhm.
And I have the couples pack.
Period.
Fantastic. And it was fun. I think that, like, it's really great to, like, get to know somebody, but I really like this friends pack that I just
Mhm.
got because, I mean, they just say, like, your partner and stuff like that, but I was reading through all the questions and, of course, looking at the last ones first. And just, like, the way that you can, like, reflect on life with somebody and get to know them better through these cards,
Yeah,
that's what I'm all about. And also, we're certified yappers, so I think that we can nail this. But
that we are.
I have 3 cards that I brought with me today, and so I wanted to ask you, is there a feeling that you miss, Kaylee?
Feeling that I miss.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I miss, like, what Christmas used to feel like when we were little.
Oh.
I really do miss that. I
Mhm.
feel like we grew up at I don't know, a time where Christmas felt so homey. Like,
Exactly.
can't you remember it the last, like, few
Right.
days of school
Mhm.
before Christmas break and I miss that feeling. It felt so magical when you were still young and, like, believed in Santa, and
Absolutely.
I miss all of
The
that.
Nordic tracker.
Yeah. Oh my
Absolutely.
god. Christmas is my favorite holiday. It's, like, a big deal in my family, and
Oh.
that was always so special. I can't wait for
Mhm.
family members to have babies so we can do
So you
the
got, like, a
whole
little
so we can
nostalgia
do the
for
Santa thing again. Like, oh my god, so fun.
mhm.
I miss that so much.
I think there was a TikTok that played, like, the ads from our, like, original Christmas time, so, like, the M&M's
Oh
one
my god.
or the Kisses, the Hershey Kisses, it's bells,
Yeah,
and even just watching that video, I was just like, "Oh my goodness, that was such a magical point of your childhood."
it was. Oh my god, my favorite was the Campbell's commercial where he was the snowman and then he came inside and melted and then ate his
Yes.
soup.
Yeah. Precious.
So
Absolutely.
good.
I think I would actually backpack off of that for a feeling that I miss because I was thinking about it when I had sent you these, and I was thinking to myself, there's a saying to be childlike, not childish as you grow up. And so I've always wanted to try and follow that and find like the little joys and everything. But I kind of miss the blissfully unaware nature of being
Mhm.
a kid. And especially like the world that we live in today with so much information so readily available at
Yeah.
our fingertips and everything like that. I just remember when just the blissfully unaware part of all of it and being a kid and just having so much nostalgia for the way we were unattainable at those points in time.
Yeah. Well, I think as you get older, you really realize that that younger version of yourself is the version that had it all figured out,
Whoa.
genuinely. Well, like, when you get older, you realize that that weird ten-year-old version of you is actually the coolest and the best version
And
of
she was
you.
so confident.
So confident,
Like,
had it all figured out, and you
mhm,
really do realize that as you get older that it's like, "Wow, I really need to tap back into that version of
right.
myself."
1,000%. And so that ties back into being childlike, not childish. Is like, I want to be mature about things, but I always want to find a little whimsy in it.
Yeah.
Just to give it something different so that everything that is mundane can feel a little bit more colorful for that
Mhm.
inner little kiddo in you.
'Cause adulthood be sucking the whimsy out.
I'm lacking whims. Mhm. Okay, well, I really like that answer. All right, I want to move on to the second card. I feel strange because I'm reading them to you. We're both going to answer these, but
Love.
what compliment do you think I need to hear the most?
Mm, I think that when you first meet people, you're really good about making everyone feel comfortable, like you've known
Mm.
them for a million years, which
Oh,
I feel like is such a good quality to have for
thank
sure.
you.
'Cause it always makes people feel welcome and never like you forget like, "Oh, I actually don't know you that well."
That's my goal. I love to crack people. It's
Yeah.
like, I'm going to make you so dangerously comfortable that you have no other option than to like me. Or don't. It'll just hurt my feelings forever.
No, it's great. It makes
No,
people feel welcomed.
thank you. I appreciate that because I definitely take pride in trying to do that for everybody around me. But it's also very complicated sometimes because I feel like I give everybody everything.
Mhm.
And then I'm like, oh, what happened to being like mysterious? There's just not a mysterious
And then
bone in
that's
my
me where I'm
body.
like,
No, at least you've got that. You know what I mean? It's like you're in the corner, kind of like Black Cat vibe, you know?
yeah.
And I'm over here quite literally Doug from Up. I'm like,
Black cat, golden retriever, look at us go.
who wants to be friends?
I think we actually are the definition. Like, I mean, just sitting here looking at my blue black hair, and I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. That really does fit our characters. That's really nice. Alrighty. Well, a compliment that I think that you need to hear is that I think you're extremely patient with people and you have a way of moving through situations and conversations and it's really entertaining to watch you choose and think so clearly about things because you're trying to have patience with them,
Mhm.
but it's not obvious to other people. I feel like it's one of those things once you learn your antics,
Yeah.
it's so appreciated because there's certain times where my inner freakazoid can't, like, just shut up, and I have to get it out. I have to say something, and you're just there, and you take information, and you're like, "Okay." I'm like, I'm wearing it on my face right now, but you are extremely patient, and I appreciate the hell out of you for all
Oh,
of that,
thank
and you need to hear
you.
that more. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for your candor.
Slay.
Slay indeed. All right, last question. What about me is most strange or unfamiliar to you?
Hmm.
Can I go first, actually?
Yeah, because
Because
I need to ponder.
I almost wanna, like, double down because of your patience.
Uh-huh.
It is unfamiliar to me. I feel like I definitely attract a very high energy person that can be, like, not needy because I appreciate it. I love, like, the constant communication and things like that, but, like, I feel like just having somebody that's so steady-minded
Mhm.
and knows how to, like, collect themselves, and also we struggle with some of the same things, so to relate to you about that and just to have, like, your patience in my corner, I'm like, "Whoa, this is a change of pace," instead of, like, stirring up a shitstorm, you know what
Yeah.
I mean? And I love my village so much, but I'm just like, there's such a we can really talk through it, and you're gonna be listening the entire time. I'm like, "What a
Yeah.
change of pace, I love it." Alright, that's my soapbox. I don't really know. Is that thunder?
I think it is.
I
S
the Twitter's been going off, and I've been ignoring it.
Oh,
I think we're in for something fun.
no, because like, the wind is
Winds in the east.
hold on.
Go smell it.
So sorry, my Midwestern, senses were tingling.
And I'm like, "Why?"
It suddenly got dark and the wind was blowing really hard, and I had to go look outside. Got a storm
I love a
coming.
storm.
Ma'am, could you please repeat the question?
Yeah, yeah, let me hit that for you.
So
Alrighty.
sorry.
What about me is most strange or unfamiliar to you? You could really go anywhere with that.
I know, cause it's like, I don't know, it's hard. Cause like, I feel like we have spent so much time together
Right.
between working together where,
Mhm.
like, we literally talk to each other all day long about
Yeah.
everything, so I just feel like I know so much,
I'm
I
like, "What
think.
can I do next to throw you off?" Hmm, try and keep up. You're
And
like, "I'm caught up, babes."
and that is the thing about you too that I feel like I just appreciate so much is that you are a very open person,
Mhm.
and which I wish that I could be.
Oh.
Like, I feel like people feel the need to have to figure me out,
Mhm.
whereas I feel like you just are very clear with your communication, whether
Mhm.
you realize that or not, like, you're very, very clear with your communication and, like,
Rock on.
how you feel about things, and I don't know, you're just a very open person and not in a
Mhm.
bad way at all, so, like, I just feel like I know so much about
Right.
you.
Maybe it's what's making me, strange.
You know what? I would like to know more about, like, your weird ass 10-year-old self. That's what I would like to know because I feel like you were, like, hooty as shit.
Dude. Dude. I would get fixated on things, and I would, like, make it my entire identity.
Like, weird things?
Needed to be different, and I needed to be chosen.
Okay, like, what is, like, something you would be weirdly obsessed with?
Ooh. I went through a really big penguin phase
Uh-huh.
where I had, like, a stuffed animal that was teensy. It was, like, holding lotion or something like that, and I stole it from my sister, and I was like, "This is Penguino," and he's the most important thing in my entire life. Then followed up by, a penguin Webkins, and, oh my god, I loved him so much. That was crazy. I had, like, a very big emotional attachment to pretty much everything in my life, but especially these penguins.
Uh-huh.
I named him after our local bar. His name was Babalooey. I had a penguin birthday party. I did a penguin science fair kinda situation. I would always have, like, penguin paraphernalia on me and stuff like that, and then by 6th grade, out the door, didn't give a shit about penguins anymore. I could tell you everything about them. Macaroni's my favorite, and Surf's Up is the best movie that's ever been made, and that's why every single man that looks like Chicken Joe is my type.
Period, and I can feel that in my nuggets.
So listen, to make a long story short, we are gonna be talking about my type today, and it is it is Chicken Joe. Oh,
Chicken Joe is your type.
thank you. So, dude.
You ate with that.
Hooray! Where are you?
That right there is a woman who knows what she wants. You're so right.
Because I could feel it in my nuggets. That is the best film in the entire world.
No, it is so great, and it's on Tubi right now, so I've been falling asleep to it. Yeah, girl, for free. Free 99. Get into it.
I remember I got, like, really pissed at my friends in college because we were house sitting for them.
Uh-huh.
So kind. Didn't need to do that. And we threw on Surf's Up, and they came back early and connected to their speaker during, like, the best scene. They're figuring out who Uncle Z is. You know what I mean? Or Big Z. And they start playing Molly Cyrus.
Can you literally stop? They're about to make a surfboard.
I'm panicking. I'm a little drunk. I'm watching my favorite movie right now. And now I'm blasted with Molly Cyrus. And for
Yeah.
those of you who grew up in that era of that being the most foul song, it's gotten so much worse, thank God. But that was the go-to. Yeah, so that's I don't know how we got oh yeah, penguins to my type,
Yeah.
Surf's Up. Fantastic. I'm glad you guys were following along.
Like,
You got a lore.
wait, that movie really, really is so great. And you know what I think about? My parents were worried about the wrong shit. Like, they didn't let me watch Zoe 101
Oh,
or
no.
anything on Teen Nick, but like I was allowed to watch like SpongeBob and Surf's Up and that weird ass shit. And I'm like, look what you did. You made me weird.
Yeah, and
'Cause
thank you.
now my humor is busted as hell. I'm no better than a 12-year-old boy.
So elite.
And I also blame that on having a brother for having broken ass humor.
Where did my humor come from? Ooh, sarcastic dad. Did you have a sarcastic dad? Or sarcastic parent in general?
No, I
Really?
really didn't.
Oh, wow.
No, not
So
at
this is
all.
God-given.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
I
I'm
don't
so
know
proud
where
of you.
I feel like an alien compared to the rest of my family. I don't know where I came from.
Oh.
I think I'm like the Grinch. I got like
Mm.
blown in and I hit another baby out of the way.
Just chomping glass when I was a child. I knew it.
Just making my presence known.
Give me a story about your 10-year-old self. Give me some of your weird lore.
My 10-year-old self. See, 10 is so interesting because I was experiencing so many different things in my life.
Mm.
Twilight,
Yeah,
huge part of my life at that time.
right.
Still a huge part of my life right now.
Uh,
Twilight means everything to me.
Mhm.
And at that point in time, had New Moon come out then? I'm trying to think.
I feel like I should be able to give you specific
It was either
years.
New Moon or Eclipse because, like, my mom and we would go to midnight premieres every year.
You're joking.
No.
T-shirts?
Yes.
Fantastic.
I love boys who sparkle. Anyway. So, like, I was
So
obsessed.
you were Team Edward.
Yeah, I was obsessed with that, but then that was also around the time that me and my friend who I grew up with would sneak and watch, like, horror movies.
Mm.
So I was watching the deepest, scariest shit ever at 10.
Oh.
But now that's why I am so deeply obsessed with horror movies.
Mm. Call me the polar opposite.
Yeah, I was a weird ass kid. I'm pretty sure that year for Halloween I was Ghostface from Scream.
Oh. Whoop, there
And
it
I
is.
wanted to get the mask where, like, if you tilted your head down, it bled, and my mom was like, "No."
No. Because what if you would have been, like, bad when you are this age right now and they go back? Like, what if you committed a crime? They'd be like, it's because she
Oh,
was watching
yeah.
horror movies and she was Scream or
I
the
thi
Ghostface.
I think I was Ghostface 2 years in a row.
Oh, for sure, you would have been put on the FBI watch list.
Absolutely.
Like, without a doubt.
Something was wrong with me. It was the first movie I ever saw, and I was like, "This is awesome." It's like, "Mom, I love scary movies." But then I started watching Orphan, and, like, Orphans deeply scared me.
Yeah. I started with The Exorcist of 1973,
Okay.
and it was a really strong start, if I'm
Yeah.
being honest, and I still make eye contact with that bitch in my dreams.
Mhm.
And, really just a waste of a ticket, a waste of money, a waste of time for me with a scary movie.
Yeah.
If you can tell me when the jump scares are gonna happen, like, I'll feel a lot better, but if I'm watching a movie where my butt cheeks are clenched the entire time, get me out of there.
Oh, no, I love it. Like, do you like haunted houses?
Yeah, I actually do. I do.
Oh my god, we should take a road trip. So, for some reason, Sa
No.
Sa
No.
St. Louis is like a hub
Mhm.
for haunted houses every single year. I don't know why we have like I don't live there anymore. But there's like 6 or 7 and there's this big one me and my friends went to in college and it was called Creepy World and it's like 10 different houses and it takes like a total of 2 hours to go through all of them, but you get breaks.
Okay.
Girl, I was about to pass out and die, but I've never had more fun in my life. I love being scared. It's such like an adrenaline rush.
I think I would wanna be on whatever Rachel Sennett is on to go through one of
That's
those.
beta blocker.
And no, but also, there's some sort of haunted house, I don't know where it's at, but I don't know why I'm thinking St. Louis maybe. You have to, like, sign a waiver and this man will, like, torture you.
Oh, that's McCamey Manor.
I thought that's what you were gonna bring up, and I'm just like,
I'm
"No."
pretty sure that's in Tennessee. I don't know if he's still operating or not,
That's
but do
so
you wanna
gross.
know? You're not far off because that same guy who made McCamey Manor, he opened up the Darkness in St. Louis. I've never been to the Darkness for that reason because
Mm,
he's horrifying.
I think you're a bit in the head, bruv.
He's a little bit messed up, so I'm
Mm.
like, I'm not going to any of your haunted houses, but, like, that guy does have a haunted house in St. Louis.
No, I like a haunted house. I like to be in the season, like, immerse yourself in it.
Yeah, scare the shit out of me,
Yeah,
please.
I didn't like my hometown ones. Like, did you
Uh-huh.
guys have, like, a hometown scary situation, like a pumpkin patch or something like that?
Um, no, not so much at home, but when I was in college, yes. There was
Mm,
like, like one of those like community
yeah.
centers. We had one of those because Cape Girardeau is so small
Mhm.
and they would have a haunted house there every year. But like the fraternity guys would be the ones who were like working it. So like we
Yeah.
would go in there and it'd be a bunch of pikes dressed up
Yeah.
as clowns.
Mhm.
But like it was scary. They had like chainsaws and shit.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa.
Buckley has, I believe they're still doing it, it's called the Fright Factory,
Mm-hmm.
and it was in, like, an old factory, and then they moved it when I was, like, in high school or something like that, and it's in, like, an old, like, slaughterhouse, and I was like, "What in the world?
Like
That's already terrifying
a real
enough."
slaughterhouse?
Yeah, and they chase you out with a chainsaw, but what's freakier is that when you grow up in a small town, all the actors are, like, people you go to school with, and so they're calling you out by name,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't really account for that, and so I was already terrified, and I'm like I'm with my friend Kendall, and I'm literally she's like, "Hold my hand," and I'm like, "No, I wanna hold his hand, but okay, fine. I also kinda want my dad right now." But between the Fright Factory and Maris Farms, there was always a bunch of, like, just one-off haunted houses, so I guess I haven't
Yeah.
been to, like, super quality ones that actually, like, getcha.
Oh, sister.
Take me to something.
Oh my God, we should definitely go to one in St. Louis. There is one, what's it called? Lunt Mansion. The tea with that one though is that that place is actually haunted, like for real.
Ooh.
But they have a haunted house every single year, and I think it's like 10 stories underground.
Yeah.
I don't know. When I was the last time I was at Creepy World, we asked one of the workers, "What's the scariest haunted house you've been to in St.
Mhm.
Louis?" And he said Lunt Mansion. He would never go back. I was like, okay, but for why?
Let's ease Emily into that.
Yeah. I don't I don't like haunted stuff for real.
No, I don't wanna shit my britches.
No. But like the fake stuff, oh my God, Creepy World was so fun. Cause each haunted house is like, I don't know, 20 minutes.
They
And you
had
get like a break in between them, which is
okay.
great. But they're some of them are really scary. What I don't like is like insane asylum
No,
horror
no.
horror haunted houses. Those scare me so
I'm like
bad. I'm like,
I'm like, "Shoot, I should be in there."
yeah, no kidding. Just throw me in there a week off my meds. I'll give you a show.
Oh my god, wait, this is so funny. Just a little sidebar. One of my coworkers is leaving our job and they're starting something different. And I was like, "Oh, what are you gonna do?" And they're like, "Oh, I'm gonna be a phlebotomist." And I was like, "Amazing." Like a few days go by and I'm like, "Wait, what are you doing again? Lobotomies?"
They're like, "What?"
On behalf of the American Red Cross, you can get a lobotomy on this bus.
No, wait, I'm sorry. I didn't realize it was 1952.
Don't tempt me with a good time. Oh, dear God. Yeah. If I'm thinking about my 10-year-old self right now, they in the 1920s, they would have definitely lobotomized her.
Oh, yeah. No, specifically 19-year-old me.
Too much personality alert.
Oh my god, someone shoulda tapped that bitch.
Alrighty, Miss Girl. It's time for your top 3 songs of the week, and I wanna hear all about them.
Woo! I've been listening this week.
Oh, okay.
Listening to a lot of different things. My first song this week is "Cherry Red" by Matt Keane.
Come on.
Specifically, though, his Color Show
Ooh.
performance. Oh my god, have you watched it?
No, on YouTube, though?
Yeah, and it's on Spotify now too. So good.
I love when they do that.
So good, and, like, you love that kinda red too,
Mhm.
and his background is, like, a deep, deep red.
Yeah,
It's
that's my shit.
so epic. It's the most epic shit I've ever seen.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch that when I get home,
Yeah,
'cause
so good.
we're gonna go see him.
We are, I can't wait.
And what a fun venue to go to. We're going to the
Yeah.
Cannery for it,
Yeah.
and we're gonna have an absolute ball. But I wanted to tee up because you're, bringing up one of his songs. One of my songs this week is "Candy Crush" by him,
Mhm.
and you showed it to me, and sometimes I'm like, "Oh my goodness, like, so many new artists." You have so many new artists, but I really like it.
He's so good.
And he came on shuffle for me, and I was like, "Wait, I recognize this song," and, yeah, no, I'm locked in. I'm about Matt King.
Yeah. Oh my god, he's gonna be so good. We were talking about the show before we started recording, and, like, I can't remember the last time where I've been to a show where somebody just, like, gets on stage and just sings. And,
I'm
like,
so
don't get me wrong,
excited.
I love full production.
Mhm.
Give me background dancers, I'll eat it up every time.
Yeah.
Love it. But, like, I don't know if I've ever just been to a show where it's just a person and their voice, but, like, damn,
I'm excited for him.
he can sing.
'Cause I'm looking forward to the Color Show too,
Mhm.
listening to him on that just because I feel like the raw vocals and everything. I love that channel so much.
Yeah, and that's the thing too is and on YouTube, he has a bunch of, like, performance videos, and here's the thing, like, as soon as I discover a new artist, I feel like I have to consume everything that they've ever created.
Yeah.
I'm like, "I'm gonna find you on everything, I need to
Mhm.
listen to every piece of music you've ever put out.
Yep.
I need to know everything. Who are you writing with? Who's your producer? Hey, who are your engineers? Who mixed your album? I must know everything."
Yeah.
Um but I mean, his vocals are incredible. I'm so excited to, like, hear it live. Like, oh, I just love people who can sing real good.
1 week countdown. I'm so
Yeah,
excited.
it's gonna be so fun.
Hit me with your second song.
My second song is "He's Not My Baby, I'm His" by Sia Spyro.
Are we just so happy about that album coming out?
Oh my god, I ordered the vinyl already.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Ugh,
I was like, "Give me that.
I
I
wonder if
have
it's gonna
got
be,
to
like,
hear it."
that beautiful orange color.
I hope so.
Oh my god, if it is, you need to send me a picture.
Oh my god, I hope so. I as soon as I was because I was actually driving
Mhm.
back to St. Louis, so, like, I saved, the album for my drive back, and
Genius.
it just was so good to listen to in the car. I was like, I know the vinyl's gonna be crazy. I love music on vinyl, it's different.
And you're
Anybody who says it's not, it is, it's different.
and I feel like you have such high ceilings in here that you can just set, like, an absolute vibe.
Oh, yeah.
Come on,
It's
girl.
so great, so great. And my 3rd song is "Dashboard" by Noah Kahan. 'Cause that's
Oh.
another album that I was saving. It came out a
Mhm.
bit ago, but I just haven't listened to it because I knew I wanted to listen to it in my car.
Yeah.
So I was saving it for a drive,
Mhm.
and since I had my 5-hour drive to St. Louis, I listened to it then, and I was crying.
Alright, well, that's a amazing top 3 of this week.
Yeah. What are yours? Hit me with them.
So, aside from Candy Crush by Mac Kane, I have The Wild Rivers. I just came across them.
Mm.
I'm really late to the game, but Bedrock has been just on repeat for me. I
Yeah.
just love the message behind it. It's definitely, like, mental health forward, but I love when the lyrics allude to something or there's a hidden innuendo
Mhm.
behind it, and so it's been really fun to kind of, like, be like, "Yeah, I relate to that. I understand what you're singing about." So, that one has been really fun.
You would love their song "Never Better."
Never better,
Yeah.
because I know thinking about love as well. I don't know, I'm just really excited to be tapping into I feel like by season, you get certain genres, or at least for me,
Mhm.
and usually summer is so, like, country heavy, but I've found myself leaning a little bit more, like, indie and folk.
Yeah.
So, welcoming this new era and genre of music. However, I've been clinically obsessed with Cassie Ashton for the past 2 years, a fellow, face mole queen. So she has this song called "Bitches," and I'm obsessed with it.
Bitches.
And it's about, like, family lineage, and it's not like, "Oh, my mom's a bitch." It's like, "I come from a long line of bitches, and, like, we're tough as nails.
Mhm.
Like, don't mess with us." And I'm like, "Oh my god, the women in my life, I would love to see you try and, like, out mama bear them." But I played it for my mom on Mother's Day, and she
Uh-huh.
was like, "I like that."
And no, I love that. Part of becoming a woman is realizing that you just should not be afraid of being perceived as a bitch.
Not
That's when you enter your true womanhood.
I think I'm actually still loading on that. I'm
Yeah.
growing out of my people pleaser phase.
Mhm.
Um, Not necessarily leaning into being more of a bitch, but quieter for sure. I don't know why I'm like, I think that I lead with just so much conversation and being open that like
Uh-huh.
when silence falls, I'm like, oh no,
Yeah.
who's gonna fill the room rather than clear it?
Yeah. See, and it's so funny because like I'm just so opposite end of the spectrum
Mhm.
because for me it's more so I have to remind myself that hey Kaylee, you should probably not be everybody's doormat.
Right. Also a very healthy reminder. And that goes for all of y'all too.
Perhaps.
Let's not be doormats
No.
going into this fabulous week, following from here forward, actually.
Yes.
Let's just actually do that.
Yes.
And with that, that is episode 5, my friends. For all of those songs, you can listen on Apple Music and on Spotify. But we will talk to you guys next week.